Hello, Pisces. Thank you guys so much for being here. Thank you to all my subscribers. I welcome you. If you're new, I welcome you. Thank you again for being here. Welcome to Fallen Angel. So we're going to get right into it. So this is a, excuse me, bear with me. I have a cold. This is a 10 card spread. I like to do 3 cards for your recent past, 3 for your present, 3 for your future, and I do clarifiers on each one. So altogether, you guys are getting about 20 cards. All right, Pisces. If there's anything you guys like about this video, if anything resonated, don't forget to subscribe. Don't forget to like, and I would love to hear your experiences. And I like how we can always provide our own stories, and in our own little way, we're able to uplift and to inspire and provide hope for others. All right, you guys, let's get started. Pisces, November 2019. Past, present, future. May I have 3 for each? And we'll look underneath as well, Pisces. You can check out the About Me section for contact information. I'll also put that down below. All right, Pisces, let's go. 3 more. 1. What's going on with my little fishes? 2, 3. Hope you guys had a wonderful October. I hope it's not like anxiety and sadness. All right, let's see. Here we go. Pisces. Okay, a couple different things going on here, you guys. 1 second. Wow, okay. That's literally where it had to cut itself. All right. The 5 of Cups. So for some of you, that is what you could be dealing with. Okay. Let's see here. Can't get my... There we go. All right. That's okay. It's all good. It's going to be fine. All right, 5 of Cups with the Magician. So here we have this element of sadness, of regret, of disappointment, and of looking at what we don't have instead of what we have. So this is in your past. So you guys could be getting over a difficult situation, something that was upsetting, because here we have the Magician. So this is where you're falling into realizing that you have the power to get yourself out of this, right? You'll hear me say this in a lot of videos. This is one of those things you can control. You can control how you feel. With a lot of hard work, of course, it's not always easy. And everything else, you let it ride, right? Remember? If you saw my video last time. So the Magician has everything that he needs. He's going to take charge. He's going to take initiative. This is putting action into what it is that you want. So we're going to get clarity to find out more about where these are going, where they're coming from. So the 4 of Wands in the reverse. So for some of us, this is a breakup. For some of us, it could be a divorce. But there's some issue here in the home front. And 4 of Wands, it's also about celebrating. So I feel like it's in the reverse here. So some of us are not celebrating, or there could have been an issue with something that we hold dear, something within the home environment. Let's find out more about where that's coming from as well. Perhaps also, too, people are not communicating effectively. All right, now we have the 4 of Swords in the reverse with the 7 of Cups in the reverse. Okay, you guys, so this is kind of heavy because with the 4 of Swords in the reverse, there's not enough time taken to appropriately evaluate a situation. And, right, because if you look at the Lamb in the upright, she's sitting there and she's kind of got like the power, like all the attention is right here because that's where the light's coming from. And she's not worried about what is hanging above her, right? If these were to fall, they're going to hurt her. But she's not worried about that. Here, not so much. There's almost this level of anxiety going on here, and it's not taking the appropriate amount of time to contemplate a situation, or it could be because you are stalling, you're putting off thinking about the situation because you're afraid of what it's going to bring up. Maybe there's a situation you're not quite ready to deal with. You're not possibly wanting to see things for what they are because you got the Seven of Cups in the reverse. This is about illusion. Here it's daytime. Here it's nighttime, right? There's a sense of illusion. This is also about dreams, fantasies, trying not to be caught up in a fantasy world and being able to see things for what they are despite what somebody else wants you to see. It's kind of like trickery if the magician that you had was in the reverse. All right. And then at the end of it, it's the Ten of Pentacles. So I feel like for some of you, there's an issue, some kind of a dysfunction, some kind of off balance with who you share your stuff with, because the Ten of Pentacles, it's all about success, and it's also about family. It's not the Nine where you're happy by yourself with what you have. It's where you're happy in the upright with what you have and you're sharing it. It's a family card when it's in the upright, not so much in the reverse. This and this, for some of us, is going to refer to a breakup. It's going to refer to a rocky type of marital situation or partnership that, you know, that we could be dealing with. And for some of us, it's going to be more so of our financial issues. Maybe we're at a speed bump right now in the financial department. Okay. We will get clarity. So Father of Wands, this could be an Aries, a Leo, or a Sagittarius, but this guy is a leader. He's kind of like an entrepreneur. He's going to take charge. So I see you guys in the near future of November, should nothing change, you guys are going to end up taking charge in some regard. You're going to find a way to create. You have the Empress here. She's all about creating. She's about beauty for some of us. It's like a pregnancy. It's like the birth of an idea, birthing your baby, like birthing an idea that you have, something you want to put your heart into. And he's going to take the drive and the initiative to do that. For some of us, this will be a person that comes along to help us, or someone that we have on our side. Sometimes an older person, typically a male, not always, someone that's kind of wise in their ways. And they know what to do. They know where to put their energy to get the job done. And working with this beautiful creative type of energy, she takes the action that the High Priestess has with her intuition, and she acts on that. So these two make a great pair. Now, the only speed bump, quite possibly, perhaps things take off really well, but then you may be presented with a lot of options. There could be a lot of things kind of up in the air, but you may find yourself being a little frustrated with the flow of it. But just remember, everything happens for a reason, and everything happens in divine timing. So don't get frustrated if you find this beautiful thing that you begin to take on and begin to create. You know, it may have a few speed bumps. It may be at a standstill at some point before completion. But just hang in there. We're going to get clarity. So underneath, what some of us are dealing with is anxiety. It's depression. It's being in our heads about a situation, right? It's kind of like you might be in your heads here, but you're kind of still putting off actually getting to the bottom of a situation or finding a solution. This can be very draining. This can be very overtaking. Yes, it's in your head, but it hurts. It's very uncomfortable. All right. Let's get some clarity. May I please have clarity with the Five of Cups all the way through to the Nine of Swords, please. All right, you guys. So we got a baseline here. 3 more. And let's find out more where it's going. 2, 1 more, please. Last one. So yeah, definitely some communication issues. All right, you guys. Excuse me. 7 of Cups with the 7 of Pentacles. So yeah, we see frustration over here with the 7 of Pentacles, and what we're doing, what we believe should be paying off is not. And then the 7 of Cups. We got to be able to try to see things for what they are, separate illusion and the way we want things to be from what they actually are. All right, Pisces, let's see. May I please have the deck cut where clarity can be found? Okay, one more time. All right, it keeps doing this. Okay, so it's at the very bottom. I'm going to take it. There it is, 7 of Cups, the Judgment card. The 4 of Cups, interesting. The Five of Pentacles, Six of Swords. Oh, wow. Okay, you guys, let me just go ahead and lay all of these out. There it is. Boom. Okay, Seven of Cups with the Five of Cups. So for some of us, what we're bringing to November, or what is kind of a residual of our recent past, is this element of disappointment. But we may have a hard time figuring out what's real and what's not. And seeing that, you know, there's a lot of different options here, but in each cup that looks the same on the outside, there's something different on the inside. So there's this element of, like I said, illusion of surprises, but it's also of having different kind of choices. Like you have a choice here of which cup you want to pick, which one you want to go with. But again, there's some kind of disappointment, and I feel like this is going to refer back to our perception. So take that into account when you cannot get to the bottom of a situation. Reevaluate how you're looking at it. Maybe you're missing something, right? Take a step back. Take like an objective, watch this, you guys. Take an objective look at it. The Judgment is here. This is about objectivity, seeing yourself from tongue-tied. Seeing yourself from an objective standpoint, but it also gives you the chance to have like this epiphany, rebirth, awakening. It's like you're forgiving yourself, you're seeing right, wrong, you're seeing how you've hurt others, you've seen how others hurt you, you can forgive, and it just opens you up because it's forgiveness and it's acceptance, and you guys have the power to do this. You guys are taking charge. You guys are trying to take charge, you're wanting to take charge. The Four of Cups, I think there is a bit of an issue. Someone's being stubborn because you have the Four of Cups and then you have the Four of Wands. So fours typically are about stability in some regard. Stability is upside down right here in the home front. Something with communication could be a bit of an issue. Then with the Four of Cups, somebody's offering something to someone else, but the other person's not wanting to take it. You're just sitting there. There's this sense of apathy, of not really feeling anything, maybe not being sure of how you feel, not really sure of what you want to take, but knowing you ain't going to take that. Like, and he's kind of not even paying attention. He's focused more so down here. Kind of like with the Five of Cups, we're just focused in our own little world of what we've lost. You're missing something. I feel like some of us are missing something. We are missing something. And it's up to you to try to figure out if that pertains, for one, and two, what that is. Think about that, you guys. I feel like that is going to be something for some of you. Five of Pentacles with the Four of Swords. So there's this element here of adversity, a feeling left out in the cold. Perhaps you're not really wanting to fully evaluate a situation because of how it makes you feel. There's an issue here where some of us have felt left out in the cold, but there's also this issue here of financial difficulties, perhaps. Maybe an unexpected bill popped up, maybe where hours got cut, some kind of financial strain here. And no doubt it could have you kind of avoiding the depth of the situation because it's painful and you may feel powerless, right? The little lamb here, he's in his power, not so much here. Six of Swords with the Seven of Pentacles, or Seven of Cups, sorry. This guy, he's got his family and he's moving on from something. He's making a transition. It's typically an uncomfortable transition, but it also is for the better. Not so much here. You guys got it in the reverse. So you are, I feel like, missing something. I feel like for many of you, it will be beneficial to you to take a step back to kind of see the overall picture. What are you missing? And ask yourself, what am I missing? Listen to that inner voice to help figure this out, because there needs to be some transition. For some people, this is literally transitioning from one place to another, one job to another, one home to another. But you guys, this could also be, with it being a swords, something of the thoughts, something of the mind, something of the thought processes. Going from one way of thinking to another way of thinking, because there's an illusion here. You guys are not seeing something. I keep saying that, but you know what? That's what's being said to me. Ten of Cups, you guys. So I feel like for many of us, the Ten of Cups, this is a happy picture. This is our cups overflowing. This is where we're happy and we have people to share it with. These cards are typically very similar, but the Ten of Pentacles is still a family card, but it has more to do with our physical things. The Ten of Cups is about our emotions, but altogether, you guys, there's a sense of completion with the 10. So, but both of these are not in the upright. One of them is upside down. So there's family here, family here. I feel like there is some adversity within the family, possibly the finances, somebody spending money maybe they shouldn't. You have a happy picture here, but you don't here. So to me, this tells me if this is more about emotions and this is more about material things, right? Material, financial things. One partner may not be happy with how the other one chooses to spend their money. Or there may be arguments in regards to how money is being handled, okay? I don't want to over emphasize that because it's not going to pertain to everybody. Two of Wands, you guys, this is taking charge. You guys are moving towards making your decision. There is a decision here with the Two of Wands that needs to be made, but you're looking ahead. You're considering your options. You do have options here with the Eight of Wands. So looking to the future, with the Ace of Wands, there has been the spark of inspiration, an idea perhaps. And then you start to plan that and you take charge. You're being a leader here. That's awesome. And look at you guys. You're riding high on your freaking horse. That's so cool. I'm so happy for you. You have this creative energy here of creating something beautiful. She also speaks of abundance. You guys have a surprise waiting on you. I really feel like, and I just did Taurus as well. I'm a Taurus. My best friend's a Pisces. And this is awesome. I can't wait to tell her about this because that means we've got great things coming to us. That's what this shows. This shows getting recognition. This shows an award of some kind. This shows being in high regard of other people. But also we are putting in our work here because we're creating something. So, so cool, you guys. All right, 10 of Wands. So this does show, it can't all be roses. Some of it, we do all have our struggles. So with this, perhaps there's something at a standstill. Perhaps you guys had such great drive about something, but there could possibly be a speed bump, but it's nothing you can't overcome because with a 10 of Wands, you're really held down and you're feeling burdened, feeling like you're carrying the load all by yourself. When it's in the reverse, you're either A, still feeling that way, or B, you're starting to loosen the load a little bit. You're still feeling a little heavy, but you're torn between where do I need to put my energy because you cannot keep carrying this all by yourself. You're going to have to delegate. So keep that in mind when this wonderful opportunity comes up because you're not going to benefit from spreading yourself too thin, okay? It's still all very positive, right? We just sometimes have little speed bumps in the road. You guys literally see it's getting dark as I speak. Okay, almost done here. So 7 of Pentacles with the 9 of Swords. So some of us are frustrated. We feel like the work that we're putting in, it's not paying off. We feel like the fruits of our labor that we are seeking to see, we're not seeing. And it's causing us to have anxiety. But this is, again, you guys, where you need to take a step back and apply an alternative perspective. Because I see prosperity again with the 6 of Pentacles. This is appropriate give and take. This is charity. This is generosity. I think you guys are really hung up on a particular idea, and I feel like some of us need to let that idea go because it's not helping you. This is hard to get out of. Trust me, I know. But you guys have a choice. This is voluntary. This is completely voluntary. It's not going to be easy, but it can be done. Pisces, I love you guys so very much. I wish you the very best for November. Please like, comment, subscribe. And if you have any questions, put them down below in the comments or you can email me. You can find that information down below or in the About Me section. Remember, you guys, this is the very important part of the video where I remind you to keep in mind the things that you can control, right? You can control yourself. You can't control what somebody else does. And don't let anybody take your power away. Stay in your power, okay? Everything else, you guys, just let it ride. Much love to all of you. I'll see you next time. Peace.